Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys a little small recap and review on the new episode of Fate Stay Night. I don't know if it works. Second season, which is episode 11. Now this episode right here, it might be this might be a little short video, depending. I'm not really sure because I don't know what else to talk about. I'm sorry if I might become a little vague here and there, missing some details, but I'll be sure to do the best I can to give you as much info as possible. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we see to it that Rin and Shiro are getting ready to like infiltrate the temple, you know, and Saber's just is on standby, waiting for the signal to come in. But one thing for sure is that Shiro and Rin did give Shiro some information, and Saber did tell Shiro that she will only use her holy sword one time. That's it. Shiro says, hold up, what do you mean only one time? What are you talking about? Rin tells Shiro that I'm supplying mana for both of you right now. So there's a reason why Saber can only use it once. The moment she uses it, she disappears, which gives a lot of shock to Shiro and probably some disappointment and pretty much ticked off because he wasn't told about this. But Saber tells Shiro that she was actually prepared for it. So no hardship or no big deal about it, you know. If she was prepared for it. And Shiro pretty much agrees with that. But eventually, as Rin and Shiro get closer to the vessel or that big glob, whatever you want to call it, they realize like Shinji's up there, and right now like all they have to do is try to get him out of there before anything else gets really crazed up, you know. Because Rin did explain to Shiro that if Shinji blows up, everything blows up, and it's gonna flood the entire freaking like whole Earth, whatever that Gilgamesh mentioned, and therefore Gilgamesh shows up and says, well, looks like I haven't seen you for another third time already, mongrels. Now, it's been a long time since I hear him say that word, you know? Mongrels, you know? Fate Zero fans, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. He was just a beach like that. Anyways, as the episode continues, we see to it that Gilgamesh is pretty much entertaining these two by telling them a couple things here and there, saying that like he's comparing the way how he lived in his world and comparing it to the modern era here. He pretty much notices that things are just no different, etc. Like they have no meaning. Back then, when he lived in his era and ruled, people had their meaning, even when they were slaves. And I'm thinking in my mind, dear Lord, man, I wonder how this is gonna work out exactly. But Shiro and Rin realizes that Saber isn't here yet, as they realize that they're supposed to distract Gilgamesh. However, Gilgamesh tells them, did you forget that there was actually a servant at the gate? And Shiro realizes Assassin's there. And we find out from Assassin that he's probably a false hero that is just summoned here, you know? So pretty much that answers most of the question, maybe a question why Assassin is still here, but it looks like he's still about to disappear anyway, due to the fact that you see some vanishing hands or something. It looks like he was about to vanish the moment he clashed blades with Saber. That's like somewhere towards the end of the episode, to be honest with you. Sorry to say that right now, but anyways, the information Assassin gave out about him still being in the world is still kind of complicated for me. I'm still kind of confused. But it is what it is. If anyone can tell me what's up, I'll be appreciated, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah. Anyways, Rin decides to go after Shinji and pull him out of there, but Gilgamesh says, "Who says that you get to leave right now?" And he was about to use his sword to hit Rin, except Shiro comes in and says, "Your opponent is me. You lay your hands off of Tosaka, you hear me?" And therefore, the battle between Gilgamesh and Shiro begins. But before I get into that, we see to it that Rin manages to get Shinji out of there, etc. You know. But later on, it goes to the fight between Shiro and Gilgamesh. As they keep fighting, Shiro is just making the projections of the blades that Archer uses, you know, which is heroic spirit Emiya. But the only thing is that Shiro realizes that he doesn't have enough blades to get past his noble phantasms because he's freaking war, dude. Like, how can you defeat someone that's all-out war? But eventually, Shiro managed to copy all of those weapons and use it as his own, but it looks like there's a limit to how he could copy all of them, you know? But later on, eventually, as time goes on, we see to it that after Shinji was pulled out of the vessel, the big old hand gets really upset, transforms, and tries to grab Gilgamesh. However, Gilgamesh takes out his freaking like golden key lock, golden key. You all know what Fate Zero boys. You all know what I'm talking about. That key, oh my gosh. It's been so long that I have not seen that weapon. And I'm thinking in my mind, when is he gonna use it? Yeah, like when is Gilgamesh just gonna use that weapon? And then he summons it, unlocks it, and says, Aya, do your thing. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh my god, oh my god. Dude, I was like fangasming really hard, man. Like, I couldn't even help myself. But later on, it also hits Shiro too, and then Shiro's knocked out. As for Rin and the others, and so forth. Speaking of which, I forgot to add in a little information about Gilgamesh, mentioning about, like, there are wishes that humans want, but it's never get fulfilled. Equality, peace, etc., you know? But there's nothing of that, because it's never ever fulfilled. And therefore, that's why you built the Holy Grail, you know? That's why you humans built it, and so forth. And so on. Yeah, there's a lot more detail to that if you make connections towards some maybe other type moon, towards the other type moon series, but they're all in the parallel universe. We all know that, but for me, I'm missing some info here and there, but forgive me. I mean, it's very hard to try to like make all connections here and there if you're only focusing on one type of universe, you know, even though they're all the same in the same universe. All type moon fans know what I'm talking about. Forgive me. Anyways, even Gilgamesh is disappointing, saying like, I'd rather have the other Archer or heroic spirit Emiya to actually entertain me than you. I can't believe it. Going back to Saber and Assassin's fight, of course, like Saber activates her holy sword. Well, not exactly. She just shows her sword. And just before the assassin could use his deadly technique on Saber, Saber managed to bypass it and slash him hard. And then assassin lets her pass, and then he's thinking in his mind how like Saber was a little bird to her, but he realizes that she's a lion. And I go like, of course she is, dude. She's like a freaking demon in terms of swordsmanship and combat, etc. Besides all that, as the episode continues on, it ends off where assassin disappears and Shiro wakes up from the pain or possibly like knockout blast from Aya or Gilgamesh's Aya or something. And preview the next episode. Well, I ain't gonna say much because I'm pretty sure all visual novels and so forth would know what it's gonna be like anyway. So looking forward to see how this goes anyway. I'm very sorry if I'm very, very vague in certain aspects and content about like humanity, about Gilgamesh's information here and there. Forgive me on that. There will be a better video for a review. Well, not from me, but from other people, those who actually know the stuff. And I know of a person that will give out way better detail than me, guaranteed. Like I'm still a noob anyway, so just saying. Anyways, nice episode, you know. Looking forward to the next one. It's tense, but it felt kind of quick at the same time, you know. Like I didn't expect it to be a little fast. Though if the visual novel had it that way, then I have no right to complain. But that's just me nitpicking here and there, okay? So anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Gilgamesh being such a bad A, okay? I like the guy, but even though he's an a-hole himself, he's still cool. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next recap and review. Peace out. Bye-bye.